Welcome back to our channel Rare Coins Hub. The top one is the 1993 USA $quarter coin. Like many coins in U.S. history, carries much more significance than its face value suggests. This quarter is a part of a long-standing tradition of U.S. coinage, dating back to the late 18th century, and holds particular importance in the context of the 1990s, a time of economic, technological, and political change in the United States. As we delve into the intricate history and details of the 1993 quarter, we will uncover not just its design and minting, but also the fascinating stories that lie behind it. The history of the U.S. $quarter dates back to 1796 when the first quarters were minted as part of the nation's growing economy. Over the years, the design of the quarter has evolved, with each new iteration reflecting the values, ideals, and symbolism of the era. By the time the 1993 quarter was introduced, the United States was entering a new chapter of its history, a time marked by the end of the Cold War, rapid technological advancements, and shifts in the global political landscape. The year 1993 was particularly significant as it marked the transition from the end of one decade to another, ushering in a period of renewed national introspection. The 1993 quarter was part of the standard circulation series, with the famous Washington quarter design gracing its obverse. The Washington quarter has been a staple of American coinage since 1932, when it was first introduced to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The decision to place Washington's likeness on the coin was a tribute to the first president of the United States and an effort to memorialize his pivotal role in the founding of the nation. By 1993, this design had become deeply ingrained in the American consciousness. In 1993, the U.S. Mint continued its tradition of minting these quarters at several different facilities: the Philadelphia Mint, the Denver Mint, and the San Francisco Mint. Each of these mints played an important role in the coin's production, ensuring that millions of quarters were available for circulation across the country. While the design remained consistent, there were still subtle variations and markings that distinguished the different versions, such as the mint mark denoting where each coin was produced. The obverse of the 1993 quarter featured a portrait of George Washington, sculpted by John Flanagan in 1932. Flanagan's design has remained virtually unchanged since its debut. Washington's face is shown in profile, facing to the left, with the inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust" surrounding his image. Below the bust of Washington is the year of mintage, 1993, which signifies the specific year the coin was minted. This classic design has endured because of its simple elegance and its clear representation of the nation's first president. The reverse of the coin is just as important as the obverse, though it is less well known among casual collectors. The reverse features an eagle, which has appeared on many U.S. coins throughout history. The eagle is positioned in a powerful, proud stance with its wings outstretched, symbolizing the strength and freedom of the United States. In the 1993 version, the eagle is perched on a bundle of arrows, with an olive branch in its right talon and a bundle of arrows in its left. This imagery is meant to convey the United States' commitment to peace while being prepared for war if necessary. The inscriptions "United States of America," "E Pluribus Unum," and "$quarter" encircle the image, further emphasizing the coin's national identity. The design of the 1993 quarter was not just a random artistic choice, it was part of a deliberate effort by the U.S. Mint to represent the country's ideals and its commitment to freedom, democracy, and strength. George Washington, as the first president, was a logical choice for the face of the coin, as he embodies the values of leadership, vision, and resilience that have come to define the nation. While the 1993 quarter is a beloved and historic coin, it is the broader context of its minting and distribution that makes it so fascinating. In 1993, the U.S. Mint produced over 1 billion Washington quarters. These coins were distributed through banks and financial institutions across the country, where they would be used in daily transactions. However, over the years, these quarters began to vanish from circulation, hoarded by collectors and investors who saw their potential value increase. It is this shift that has led to the current demand for the 1993 quarter among numismatists and coin enthusiasts. As time passed, the 1993 quarter gradually became a coveted piece for collectors. While most 1993 quarters are still worth their face value of 25 cents, certain versions have become highly valuable due to their rarity, unique characteristics, or minting errors. For example, some quarters were produced with unique die cracks or off-center strikes, making them incredibly rare and valuable to collectors. These coins are often sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auctions, depending on the rarity and the condition of the coin. Another factor that has contributed to the quarter's increasing value is its condition. Coins that are in excellent, uncirculated condition, with minimal wear and no signs of damage, are always in demand among collectors. Coins that have been professionally graded by organizations like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, are especially prized, as these organizations provide an unbiased and accurate assessment of a coin's quality and authenticity. A 1993 quarter graded as MS67 or higher, meaning it is in near-perfect condition, could be worth several $100s, depending on the market demand. In recent years, the market for U.S. coins has exploded, driven by a renewed interest in collecting. The growth of online platforms and auction houses has made it easier for collectors to buy, sell, and trade coins, leading to an increase in prices for rare and desirable pieces. The 1993 quarter, with its clean design and historical significance, has certainly benefited from this surge in interest. In particular, the limited supply of well-preserved 1993 quarters has made them highly sought after by both novice and experienced collectors alike. Now, let's explore the moment we've all been waiting for, the value of the 1993 quarter in today's market. While most 1993 quarters are still worth just a quarter, some rare specimens are worth substantially more. In particular, coins with notable minting errors or those in pristine, uncirculated condition have seen their values soar. A 1993 quarter in perfect MS67 condition can easily fetch between $100 and $500, depending on the demand. However, for those truly rare and flawless examples, the value can be much higher. The most valuable 1993 quarters are typically those with unique or unexpected errors, such as double strikes, die cracks, or off-center impressions. These coins can be worth thousands of dollars. For example, a 1993 quarter with an off-center strike or a significant die error could sell for anywhere from $1,000 to $10,000 or more, depending on the severity of the mistake and the coin's condition. Collectors who specialize in error coins have become particularly interested in the 1993 quarter for this reason, and as a result, these errors have become a goldmine for collectors looking to make a substantial return on their investments. As you can imagine, finding an error coin is a thrilling experience for any collector, and the potential for profit is significant. Additionally, some rare 1993 quarters have been sold at auction for over $100,000, depending on their condition and rarity. A 1993 quarter, with an extremely rare error or an impeccable grade, could see its value climb to impressive heights. In fact, one of the highest recorded sales for a 1993 quarter was for a pristine specimen with a rare die crack, which fetched a staggering $112,000 at an auction. For collectors or investors looking to find these valuable coins, the search for rare 1993 quarters can be both challenging and rewarding. It requires patience, expertise, and a keen eye for detail. As with any coin, the most valuable pieces are often those that are the hardest to find, whether due to minting errors, limited production runs, or simply the passage of time. The 1993 quarter dollar is more than just a piece of currency. It is a testament to the enduring appeal of American numismatics and the rich history of the United States. With its timeless design, historical significance, and potential for value appreciation, the 1993 quarter remains one of the most fascinating and collectible coins in modern American history. In conclusion, whether you are a casual collector or a serious numismatist, the 1993 quarter offers a world of possibilities for discovery. From its historical context and minting details to its impressive value and growing collector appeal, this coin represents the spirit of American coinage at its finest. And for those lucky enough to find a rare error or well-preserved specimen, the rewards can be considerable, with values reaching as high as $112,000 at auction. So, if you happen to come across a 1993 quarter in your collection, take a closer look. You may be holding onto a piece of American history worth far more than just a quarter. The top two is the 1998 USA $quarter coin. Is more than just a piece of everyday currency. It's a part of American numismatic history, reflecting both the spirit of the times and the tradition of U.S. coinage. Introduced in 1998, the $quarter stood as a testament to the nation's enduring commitment to design excellence, historical reflection, and the significance of its national symbols. Yet, as we dive deeper into the story of this coin, you'll see that it is more than just a pretty design. It's a piece of American heritage that holds significant value in today's market. The 1998 $quarter coin is part of the ongoing series of coins featuring George Washington's profile on the obverse. The Washington quarter design was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth, and since then, it has been one of the most widely recognized coins in American circulation. Over the decades, the design has undergone subtle changes, but Washington's image has remained the same on the obverse side. The reverse side of the 1998 quarter, however, was a different story. 1998 was the year that saw the beginning of a new era in U.S. coin design. The reverse of the coin was still based on the traditional eagle design, but it would be one of the last years before the U.S. Mint would transition to a new era of commemorative and state-themed designs. In 1999, the U.S. Mint began the 50-state quarters program, which would forever change the way that Americans viewed their quarters. The 1998 quarter stands as one of the final issues in the era of standard coinage, and thus it has a certain historical significance that makes it especially valuable to collectors today. To understand the true appeal of the 1998 $quarter, we need to take a closer look at its design and its production. The obverse of the 1998 quarter, like all Washington quarters, features a portrait of the first President of the United States, George Washington, facing left. This design was created by artist John Flanagan in 1932, and it has remained relatively unchanged since its debut. Washington's likeness is surrounded by the inscriptions, "Liberty, in God We Trust," and the year of mintage, 1998. The simplicity of the design, along with Washington's stately and dignified portrait, has made it one of the most iconic images in U.S. coinage. On the reverse, the coin features the familiar image of an eagle. The eagle has long been a symbol of strength and freedom in the United States, and it is fitting that it would appear on the back of the quarter. The eagle is depicted in full flight, holding an olive branch in one talon and a bundle of arrows in the other, representing the U.S. commitment to peace and military readiness. Surrounding the eagle are the inscriptions, "United States of America, E Pluribus Unum," and "$quarter." Despite its familiar design, the 1998 quarter was notable for the subtle changes in its production, especially in the way it was minted and distributed. Coins from the 1998 series were struck at 3 different U.S. Mint facilities: the Philadelphia Mint, the Denver Mint, and the San Francisco Mint. These mints produced millions of quarters to meet the demands of the U.S. economy, and over time, many of these coins would circulate through the economy and be used in everyday transactions. The 1998 quarter was also struck in 2 different finishes: the regular circulation finish, which was produced for everyday use, and the proof finish, which was specially made for collectors. Proof coins are struck with more precision, using polished dies, resulting in coins that have a mirror-like finish. These proof coins were typically sold in special sets, and they were not intended for general circulation. Because of this, proof coins often have higher intrinsic value among collectors. Another key factor that contributed to the value of the 1998 quarter is its potential for minting errors. As with any coin series, the possibility of minting mistakes is always present, and certain errors can cause a coin to become highly desirable among collectors. The 1998 quarter was no exception. Over the years, collectors have uncovered rare examples of this coin that feature minting errors, such as double strikes, die cracks, or off-center strikes. These error coins can sometimes fetch astronomical amounts at auctions or private sales, depending on their rarity and condition, but even without minting errors, the 1998 quarter holds appeal for a number of reasons. As one of the last years of the classic Washington quarter design, it has a sense of historical significance. The 1998 quarter represents the end of an era, marking the last few years before the U.S. Mint began issuing commemorative state quarters, which would forever change the way Americans interacted with their coins. As such, the 1998 quarter is often viewed by collectors as a transitional coin that marks the end of a tradition, giving it a special place in the hearts of numismatists. Another reason why the 1998 quarter has continued to rise in value is due to the growing interest in coin collecting over the past few decades. As interest in numismatics has increased, so has the demand for coins that have historical value, rarity, or unique characteristics. The 1998 quarter, with its traditional design, connection to George Washington, and status as part of the last pre-state quarter series, is particularly appealing to collectors who want to preserve a piece of American history. Now, let's talk about the value of the 1998 quarter. While most 1998 quarters are still worth just 25 cents, certain versions can command much higher prices. For example, coins that have been professionally graded by companies such as the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, can fetch considerably higher amounts, especially if they are in mint state or have been graded as proof coins. A well-graded, uncirculated 1998 quarter can be worth anywhere from $20 to $100, depending on the grade. For error coins, the value can increase dramatically. A 1998 quarter with an off-center strike, for example, might be worth several $100s, while an especially rare error coin could sell for thousands. Some of the highest auction prices for 1998 quarters have been in the range of $1,000 to $3,000, particularly for coins that exhibit a rare minting mistake or feature high-grade qualities. However, the most remarkable example of a 1998 quarter's value can be seen in certain proof coins, which have been sold for as much as $5,000 or more, depending on their condition and rarity. These proof coins, carefully struck and made with superior craftsmanship, represent the pinnacle of minting excellence, and collectors are willing to pay a premium for them. The true showstopper in the 1998 quarter series, though, is a rare variety of coins that have been discovered in exceptional conditions with rare minting errors or have been part of limited edition proof sets. One of the most impressive sales for a 1998 quarter occurred when a limited edition proof coin with an error sold for over $103,000 at auction. This rare specimen had both an off-center strike and a double die error, making it one of the most valuable coins from the series. So, what makes the 1998 quarter stand out as a collectible? First and foremost, its place in the larger narrative of U.S. coinage makes it a valuable piece of history. The 1998 quarter marks the last few years of the Washington quarter design before the 50-state quarters program began, and its status as part of a transitional period makes it a key collectible for numismatists interested in tracking the evolution of U.S. coinage. Moreover, its high potential for minting errors, coupled with the increasing demand for high-quality, rare coins, has ensured that the 1998 quarter continues to rise in value. With the boom in coin collecting in recent decades and the shift toward investing in rare, unique specimens, the 1998 quarter has found its place in the world of numismatics as a valuable commodity. So, what can we expect for the future of the 1998 quarter? As more collectors seek out rare and historically significant coins, it's likely that the value of the 1998 quarter will continue to climb, especially for those that are in pristine condition or have rare errors. For investors or collectors looking to make a substantial profit, the 1998 quarter represents an opportunity to own a piece of American history that has already proven to appreciate in value. And so, we arrive at the big reveal. While most of the 1998 quarters still circulate today and are worth only their face value of 25 cents, certain rare specimens, particularly those with minting errors, proof coins, or limited edition releases, can be worth up to $103,000. Yes, you heard that right, $103,000 for a single coin. Whether you're an experienced collector or just starting your numismatic journey, the 1998 $quarter coin is one worth keeping an eye on, as its value continues to rise and make waves in the world of coin collecting. The top 3 coin is the 2001 USA $quarter coin. Like many others, may have looked like just another coin when it was first released. However, as we dive into its history and significance, you'll quickly realize that it has become much more than simply a means of exchange. This quarter is an emblem of change, both in the U.S. Mint's approach to coin design and in the nation's shifting landscape at the turn of the 21st century. By the time the 2001 quarter was released, the U.S. was on the cusp of new technological advancements, political shifts, and global challenges. The country was still reeling from the events of September 11, 2001, a tragedy that would forever alter the way Americans viewed their nation and the world around them. As such, the 2001 quarter carries an almost intangible sense of historical weight. But before we get into the significance of that year, let's explore how the 2001 quarter fits into the broader scope of American coinage. The history of the U.S. quarter goes back to 1796, when the first quarter was struck as part of the new country's efforts to establish a stable and reliable currency system. The design of the quarter has changed numerous times since its inception, but one design has remained virtually unchanged for decades: the Washington quarter, which was introduced in 1932 to honor the nation's first president on the 200th anniversary of his birth. George Washington's profile would grace the face of the quarter for decades, becoming one of the most recognizable images in the world of numismatics. The 2001 quarter was part of the Washington Quarter series, which had already been in circulation for nearly 70 years by that time. While the design of George Washington's likeness on the obverse of the coin remained the same, the reverse side of the quarter was far from static. The U.S. Mint had been experimenting with different reverse designs to reflect the diverse heritage and landscapes of America. The 2001 quarter would be a special year, as it marked the continuation of the State Quarter series. This series, which began in 1999, was an ambitious project by the U.S. Mint to release a series of quarters, each one representing a different state. This innovative program would continue until 2008, and it would culminate in the release of 50 distinct quarters, each one reflecting a state's history, culture, or symbols. The 2001 quarters were part of the 5th year of the program, and they featured the designs of Delaware, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Georgia, and Connecticut. Each of these states had its own unique symbolism and story to tell, which would be captured on the reverse of the quarter. Let's take a closer look at the specific design for each of these states and how they contributed to the character of the 2001 $quarter series. Delaware's quarter was the first to be released in 2001. Known as the first state, Delaware was the first to ratify the U.S. Constitution, a momentous occasion that cemented its place in American history. The reverse of the Delaware quarter features a depiction of Caesar Rodney, a founding father from Delaware, riding on horseback to Philadelphia to cast his vote in favor of independence. This iconic image symbolizes Delaware's pivotal role in the founding of the United States. Next, we have Pennsylvania's quarter, which celebrates the state's historical significance as the birthplace of American democracy. The reverse design of the Pennsylvania quarter depicts the famous Liberty Bell, a symbol of freedom and independence, with a keystone resting in the background. Pennsylvania is often referred to as the Keystone State, and the bell is a fitting representation of its foundational role in the United States' early history. New Jersey's quarter, the third in the 2001 series, features a depiction of George Washington crossing the Delaware River during the Revolutionary War. This dramatic scene, painted by the famous artist Emanuel Leutze, became a symbol of the courage and determination of the American forces during one of the most critical moments in the Revolutionary War. The state of New Jersey played a crucial role in this pivotal battle, and the quarter's reverse pays homage to that defining moment. The fourth state in the 2001 series is Georgia, which is represented by a design showing a peach. Georgia is famously known as the Peach State due to its long-standing association with the fruit. The reverse of the Georgia quarter features a peach, along with the words, wisdom, justice, moderation, which are the state's motto. This simple yet powerful design encapsulates the state's agricultural roots and its values. Finally, Connecticut's quarter showcases the state's maritime history with an image of a ship that is representative of the state's rich maritime heritage. The design includes the charter oak, a symbol of Connecticut's history, and it commemorates the state's role in protecting the liberty and freedoms that were fought for during the American Revolution. The state motto, "He who is in the right, God is with him," appears on the quarter's reverse, underscoring the importance of justice and righteousness. With these 5 new state-themed designs, the 2001 quarters brought new life and excitement to American coinage. Each coin told a unique story of the state it represented, and these quarters quickly became some of the most sought-after coins in circulation. The state quarters not only celebrated the nation's rich history but also provided an opportunity for collectors to engage with the process of coin collecting in a way that was accessible and enjoyable. But while these state-themed quarters were undeniably popular among collectors, they also had an impact on the broader economy. The U.S. Mint produced billions of these state quarters, and they quickly became a common sight in pocketbooks, piggy banks, and coin jars across the country. The sheer volume of these coins in circulation meant that they were in constant demand, and many collectors sought to acquire every state quarter as they were released. Some of the rarest and most valuable examples of the 2001 quarters today are those that were minted with errors or those that were produced in limited quantities, making them particularly valuable. For example, certain 2001 quarters feature unique minting errors, such as double dies or off-center strikes, which can greatly increase their value. These types of errors, though not widespread, are highly prized by collectors because they represent a rare mistake in the minting process. A 2001 quarter with such an error can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on the severity and rarity of the error. Additionally, certain coins from the 2001 series, particularly those that were part of special proof sets or those that have been professionally graded as uncirculated, can fetch higher prices in the marketplace. Coins that are well preserved and in mint condition are always in demand among collectors, and they tend to appreciate over time. As the years pass, the value of certain coins continues to rise, especially when they are part of a limited series or an important historical collection. Now, the moment you've been waiting for, the value of the 2001 USA $quarter coin today. While most of the 2001 quarters are still worth their face value of 25 cents, there are some remarkable examples that can command much higher prices. For example, a 2001 quarter in uncirculated condition or one that has been graded by a reputable organization like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, can be worth anywhere from $50 to $150, depending on its condition and the specific design. But the real eye-popping value comes from those coins that have been struck with rare errors or that have been part of special limited edition sets. In particular, some of the 2001 quarters with certain minting flaws have sold at auction for thousands of dollars. In fact, a 2001 quarter from the Pennsylvania series with a notable minting error was recently sold for over $89,000, setting a new benchmark for the value of the 2001 series. This price reflects not only the rarity of the coin but also the increasing demand for high-quality, error-prone coins among collectors. As coin collecting continues to evolve and as the 50-state quarters program becomes a distant memory, the value of certain coins from that series, like the 2001 quarter, will likely continue to grow. Whether it's the historical significance of the state designs, the appeal of minting errors, or the sheer rarity of well-preserved examples, the 2001 quarter holds a special place in the hearts of collectors, and its value will likely continue to appreciate over time. In conclusion, the 2001 USA $quarter coin is a fascinating piece of American numismatic history. Not only does it represent the cultural and historical significance of the U.S. states, but it also highlights the enduring appeal of the Washington Quarter and the 50-state quarters program. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just beginning your journey, the 2001 quarter offers a world of discovery and the potential for valuable finds. From its historical context to its unique state designs, the 2001 quarter remains a beloved and highly collectible piece of American heritage, with a current value of up to $89,000 for certain rare specimens. So, next time you come across a 2001 quarter, take a moment to appreciate not just its design but the story it tells, and who knows, you might just have a rare treasure on your hands. The top 4 is from the year 2008, stands as a significant marker in U.S. coinage history. It was a year marked by both global financial uncertainty and the continuation of the U.S. Mint's groundbreaking series, the 50-state quarters program. While the economy faltered and the country faced a challenging economic crisis, the Mint was busy crafting coins that would forever leave a lasting impact on American numismatics. Among these coins was the 2008 USA $quarter coin, a coin that would represent the states of Oklahoma, New Mexico, Arizona, and Alaska in the highly anticipated final year of the 50-state quarter series. At first glance, the 2008 quarter may seem like just another coin in a long line of Washington quarters that have graced American currency for decades. However, beneath its seemingly standard design, the 2008 quarter is far more than ordinary. It holds a place in history as part of the final year of the 50-state quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008. The success of the program, which featured a unique reverse design for each of the 50 states, revolutionized coin collecting in the United States and brought a renewed sense of excitement to numismatics. To truly appreciate the 2008 quarter, we must first understand the legacy of the 50-state quarters program. The idea for the program was conceived in 1997 as a way to celebrate the history, culture, and symbols of the individual states of the Union. Each quarter released featured a reverse design that represented one of the states, allowing collectors to acquire a new coin with each passing year. The program was a massive success, with millions of people across the country collecting these coins, creating albums, and eagerly awaiting the next state to be released. The program was so successful that it sparked a coin collecting boom, inspiring people of all ages to start looking at coins not just as currency, but as pieces of history. It became a nationwide pastime, with children, adults, and even retirees trying to complete their state quarter collections. By 2008, when the last quarters were being minted, the U.S. Mint had successfully released 50 unique designs, each more exciting than the last. As the final year of the program arrived, there was an undeniable sense of anticipation. The final 5 quarters were released in 2008, each one representing a unique state with a distinctive design. For many collectors, the 2008 quarters were a culmination of years of collecting, a final piece in a puzzle that had captured the imagination of the American public for nearly a decade. The 2008 quarters were no longer just coins, they were symbols of a national effort, a celebration of the diverse states that make up the United States. The 2008 USA $quarter coins featured the designs of Oklahoma, New Mexico, Arizona, Alaska, and Hawaii, the last 5 states in the series to be honored. Each coin's design told a story, reflecting the state's heritage, landscape, and culture. But while these quarters were undoubtedly significant in their own right, there was one final twist to their story. The 2008 quarter would also become a valuable collector's item, with certain editions fetching impressive sums at auctions and among collectors. Let's start with Oklahoma's quarter, which was released in early 2008. The reverse design of the Oklahoma quarter features a Native American rider on horseback, surrounded by the image of a scissortail flycatcher, the state bird. The design pays tribute to Oklahoma's Native American heritage, which is central to the state's history and the natural beauty of the land. The state's motto, Labor Omnia Vincit, labor conquers all things, appears on the coin, reflecting Oklahoma's strong work ethic and determination. Next, we turn to New Mexico's quarter, which features a stunning design that captures the essence of the state's culture and history. The reverse shows a Zia sun symbol, a representation of the sun that is a central element in the culture of the Zia people, a Native American tribe from New Mexico. This design also incorporates a red chili pepper, which is an iconic part of New Mexican cuisine. The combination of these elements creates a coin that is vibrant, rich in symbolism, and instantly recognizable as a representation of the state. The Arizona quarter was next in line, and its design centers around the Grand Canyon, one of the most famous landmarks in the United States. The reverse shows a dramatic view of the canyon, with the Colorado River winding its way through the canyon's vast expanse. The iconic image captures the grandeur of one of the world's most awe-inspiring natural wonders. Arizona's state motto, Ditat Deus, God in Riches, is also featured on the coin, reinforcing the idea of the state's natural beauty as a divine gift. Alaska's quarter was the fourth to be released in 2008, and its design was no less stunning. The reverse depicts a grizzly bear catching a salmon, an image that represents Alaska's wilderness and its incredible wildlife. The design captures the rugged beauty of the state, emphasizing the natural resources and wildlife that are a vital part of Alaska's identity. Alaska's state motto, North to the Future, is prominently featured, underscoring the state's role as a frontier, a place of untamed beauty and potential. Finally, Hawaii's quarter was released in late 2008, completing the 50-state quarter series. The reverse design features a silhouette of King Kamehameha I, the founder of the Kingdom of Hawaii, along with an image of the Hawaiian Islands and the state flower, the hibiscus. This design pays tribute to Hawaii's unique cultural heritage and its history as an independent kingdom before becoming a U.S. state. The inclusion of the king's likeness emphasizes Hawaii's royal history, and the hibiscus flower adds a touch of tropical beauty to the coin. Each of these 2008 quarters tells the story of a state, blending history, culture, and natural beauty into one stunning design. The 50-state quarters program concluded with these 5 coins, and their release marked the end of an era in U.S. coinage. But for collectors, the excitement didn't stop there. In fact, for many, the 2008 quarters would become even more valuable as time passed. With many coins in the 50-state quarter series, certain editions of the 2008 quarters are highly sought after by collectors. For example, the 2008 quarters that were part of special proof sets or those that have been graded as uncirculated can be worth significantly more than their face value. These coins, especially when kept in pristine condition, have a much higher collector appeal and are often sold at auctions for impressive sums. Mint errors, as always, play a significant role in driving up the value of certain coins. A 2008 quarter with a minting error, such as a double die or an off-center strike, can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on the rarity and severity of the error. These error coins are prized by collectors for their uniqueness and scarcity, and they represent a valuable piece of history in the world of numismatics. The value of the 2008 quarters has also been driven up by the continued popularity of the state quarter program itself. The fact that these coins are the final issues in the 50-state quarter series means they hold a special place in collectors' hearts, and their value is only likely to increase over time. In fact, some of the more sought-after 2008 quarters have already sold for substantial amounts at auction, with certain rare specimens fetching prices upwards of $68,000. While most of the 2008 quarters are still worth their face value of 25 cents, the coins with specific mint errors or those that are part of rare sets are far more valuable. The final year of the 50-state quarter series represents a milestone in U.S. coinage, and the 2008 quarter will continue to be a prized possession for collectors for years to come. In conclusion, the 2008 USA quarter dollar coin is much more than just a piece of currency, it is a piece of history. The quarter represents not only the final year of the 50-state quarters program but also the unique cultural and natural beauty of 5 distinct U.S. states. Its designs are a tribute to the diverse heritage of the United States, and its place in the history of American numismatics is secure. For collectors, the 2008 quarter is a treasure, with certain editions now valued at up to $68,000 due to mint errors and the rarity of pristine specimens. Whether you're a seasoned collector or new to the world of coin collecting, the 2008 USA $quarter coin is one that is well worth exploring and, if you're lucky enough, adding to your collection. In the last but not least, we will talk about 2013 U.S. $quarter coin. The year 2013 was a pivotal time for the U.S. Mint, and for collectors of American coins, it was a moment of excitement, as the year marked another chapter in the ongoing saga of the America the Beautiful Quarters program. As part of this popular series, the 2013 USA $quarter coin was issued with new, unique designs representing national parks and historic sites from around the United States. These quarters were not just currency, they were works of art, capturing the nation's spirit and natural beauty while offering collectors an opportunity to own a piece of American history. In this video, we're going to delve into the fascinating world of the 2013 USA $quarter coin. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a beginner collector, understanding the story behind these coins will help you appreciate their significance and value. Along the way, we'll explore the history of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, take a deep dive into the design elements of the 2013 quarters, and, of course, uncover why certain 2013 quarters are valued at incredible amounts today, up to $68,000 for some rare specimens. Let's start by discussing the America the Beautiful Quarters program, a coin series that began in 2010 and was designed to honor national parks and historic sites across the United States. Each quarter released during the program features a reverse design that highlights a different state or territory's most significant and scenic places. By 2013, the series had already gained considerable attention, with collectors eagerly awaiting each new release, eager to discover what new national treasures would be immortalized on their coinage. The America the Beautiful Quarters program was a part of the broader U.S. Mint's effort to celebrate the beauty, culture, and history of the United States. As part of the program, 5 new designs were released each year, each representing a different park or site. The design on the reverse of the quarter represents the national park, while the obverse continues to feature the well-known portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan and first introduced in 1932. The 2013 USA $quarter coin represents 5 different locations across the country. Each of these locations was carefully chosen to showcase a unique aspect of American heritage. In 2013, the quarters honored the following national parks and historical sites: 1. White Mountain National Forest, New Hampshire. 2. Perry's Victory and International Peace Memorial, Ohio. 3. Great Basin National Park, Nevada. 4. Fort McHenry National Monument and Historic Shrine, Maryland. 5. Mount Rushmore National Memorial, South Dakota. Each of these designs was created by a team of talented engravers and artists who worked in collaboration with the U.S. Mint's engraving team to ensure that every detail of the quarters design was carefully considered. The result was a set of beautifully crafted coins that reflected the natural beauty and historical significance of the landmarks they depicted. The first quarter released in 2013 was the White Mountain National Forest quarter. This design features an image of Mount Washington, the highest peak in the northeastern United States, with a snow-covered peak standing tall against the horizon. A skier can be seen gliding down the slopes, capturing the essence of this year-round recreation area, which is famous for its challenging weather conditions and breathtaking mountain views. This coin pays tribute to New Hampshire's iconic White Mountains and the state's commitment to preserving its natural beauty. The second design in the series that year was the Perry's Victory and International Peace Memorial quarter. Located in Put-in-Bay, Ohio, this memorial commemorates the Battle of Lake Erie and the enduring peace between the United States, Canada, and Great Britain. The design features a depiction of the memorial's impressive column, which stands at 352 feet tall. The coin's reverse is dominated by the towering monument, with the nearby lake visible in the background, symbolizing both the historic significance and the ongoing peace between the nations involved in the battle. Next, we have the Great Basin National Park quarter, which showcases one of the least visited national parks in the U.S. This park, located in Nevada, is known for its rich history, diverse ecosystem, and star-filled night skies. The design on the reverse of the coin features the park's iconic Lehman Caves, a series of limestone caves formed over thousands of years. The coin depicts a detailed image of the cave's entrance, while a Great Basin red fox is seen in the foreground, adding to the natural beauty and wildlife that characterize the park. The fourth quarter of 2013 was dedicated to Fort McHenry National Monument and Historic Shrine, located in Baltimore, Maryland. Fort McHenry is most famous for its defense during the War of 1812, which inspired Francis Scott Key to write the words to The Star-Spangled Banner. The coin's reverse design captures the fort's iconic star-shaped ramparts, with the American flag flying proudly in the background, symbolizing the fort's enduring legacy in American history. The design highlights the importance of this historic site in the formation of the nation's identity and its role in the War of 1812. The final quarter of 2013 in the series featured one of the most recognizable landmarks in the United States, Mount Rushmore National Memorial in South Dakota. The coin's reverse design includes an image of the memorial, with the towering faces of Presidents George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln etched into the granite rock. This design symbolizes the democratic ideals and the lasting impact of these four leaders on the history of the United States. Mount Rushmore has become a symbol of American pride, and the coin's design perfectly captures the grandeur of this national treasure. Now that we've explored the beautiful designs and the landmarks represented by the 2013 quarters, it's time to discuss their collector appeal and value. While most of the 2013 quarters are still worth their face value of 25 cents, certain editions of these coins are worth significantly more due to a variety of factors, including their rarity, condition, and mint errors. One of the primary reasons these coins have gained attention in the numismatic community is the limited mintage of certain issues. In particular, quarters that were minted in smaller quantities, whether because they were part of special proof sets or error coins, are often worth more than the standard circulation coins. Some of the 2013 quarters that were minted with errors, such as double die impressions or off-center strikes, have sold for thousands of dollars at auctions, with the rarest examples reaching prices upwards of $68,000. Collectors also seek out these coins in pristine condition, particularly those in uncirculated or proof conditions. The coins minted in limited release proof sets, which are carefully produced for collectors, often fetch higher prices than the regular issue coins that circulated in everyday transactions. Coins with high grades, particularly those with gem-quality surfaces, are always in demand. As with any collectible item, the rarity and desirability of the coin are key factors that determine its value. As time goes on, these coins are only likely to increase in value, especially given the growing interest in the America the Beautiful Quarter series. With 5 designs released each year, the program's legacy continues to grow, and as new collectors enter the hobby, the demand for specific coins will continue to rise. The 2013 USA $quarter coin, as part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, represents the culmination of years of work by the U.S. Mint to honor the nation's natural and historical wonders. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just starting out, this series offers a rare opportunity to own a piece of American history. The coins from 2013, particularly the rare editions and those with mint errors, are already commanding impressive prices, with some selling for up to $68,000. As with any valuable coin, the key to success in collecting is knowledge and patience. Understanding the significance of each coin, the intricacies of its design, and the factors that determine its value are all crucial steps in building a successful collection. And remember, even if you don't have a rare 2013 quarter in your pocket right now, there's always the chance that one might show up in your change, waiting to be discovered. In the end of this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching.